If you thought it's impossible to cut a round hole in a paver without a hole saw, you'd be wrong. I made a field with Field Guided DIY. I'm going to show you how. We started this paver project a while ago in an effort to make better use of the space underneath our deck, which includes the underdeck drainage system. And that required installing these pavers. But with the installation of the pavers, we had a problem. What to do with these round termite bait traps? We could cover them up and just lay a paver right over them. I could dig them out, or I could cut a round hole for them. And I didn't want to make yet another run to Home Depot to buy a hole saw that I would only use once. So I wanted to find out, can I use my angle grinder with the diamond blade that I've been using to make these other cuts? Can I use that blade to make a hole in this paver? So what I did is I went out and invested in a diamond blade. This one's from Rigid. I'll have a link in the description. I did the layout of that circle, and then I scored that circle, but I couldn't go so far because when I went too deep, it would then start to square off that circle. So I could only etch so far and to get the shape of that circle. Made sure that the top and bottom matched perfectly. So I had a number of challenges that I had to work around. First of all, the protection guard was in the way, so I had to remove that. Now when you remove that, you have to be real careful. It was kicking up dust and rocks and pebbles everywhere, so you had to wear protective eyewear as well as a mask. And I also wore hearing protection. The next challenge was the body of the grinder itself. I could only go so deep without hitting on the edge that I didn't want to hit. So I started to go do this crosshatch pattern until I was all the way through in the center. Then I flip it over and work out the same crosshatch or grid pattern. And then my neighbor had the brilliant idea of coming in at an angle and starting to work out and knock out that way. Once I had the majority of the circle knocked out, then I could go down with the grinding wheel and smooth out that circle. Flip it over and smooth out the circle from the bottom side. So I hope this helps you if you have to cut a hole in your paver, either for drainage or for access like I did. If you want to see how we did the paver installation, click the image on your screen now.